Greeting, Mr. Navarro. I am going to present my Integrative project, International University of Science and Technology. English 2, Professor Daniel JESÚS Navarro JAQUIN, Espino Víctor, April 2024. Next slide. Program your brain in the future be going to or will and may find center. For example, X later, so I don't, Dean has going to do his homework tonight. Number 2, we're not going to see my mother this summer. Number 3, the birds will eat this grain in the morning. Number 4, my father will teach my house to drive a car next month. Number 5, Victor will be in his office tomorrow. Next slide. Program your brain in the present simple, routine, habit, and opinion, and may find center. For example, I watch sport, television regularly at night. Number 2, I drink water at breakfast. Number 3, I drink to work every day. Number 4, I take my son to school in the morning. Number 5, I brush my teeth 3 times a day. Next slide. Program your brain in the past simple and make 3 sentences and you please. For example, I washed the dishes last week. Number 2, my brother and I watched a movie last month. Number 3, my grandfather prepared a delicious dinner yesterday. Next slide. Choose 5 lines of a random paragraph and read them correctly from the article chosen below. Easily move to an English-speaking country. The opportunity to move to an English-speaking country is another benefit of learning English. You must achieve a certain level to English proficiency in order to become a citizen in an English-speaking country, besides increasing your chance of finding a job. Speaking and understanding English will also help you converse and communicate with those around you, at the supermarket, the doctor's office, or your neighbor. Next slide. Choose 3 idioms given in class and make 3 original sentences. For example, I washed the dishes last week. Number 2, my brother and I watched a movie last month. Number 3, my grandfather prepared a delicious dinner yesterday. Next slide. What is your full name? My full name is Víctor Espino Castro. When is your birthday? My birthday is December 6th. Next slide. Which option is the most important to you and why? Fame, money, or power? I choose the money. I will use it so that those around me, whether family or friends, will be a little happier. Happiness that at home will be reciprocal. What is your occupation? My occupation is head of taxpayer service. Next slide. What are your hobby interests mentioned for? Number 1, travel. Number 2, run. Number 3, watch movie. Number 4, play soccer. Are you married, single, in a relationship? I am married. Next slide. What is your email address? My email address is alrinsa@hotmail.com. Where are you from? I am from Panama. Next slide. How old are you? I'm 14 years old. Are you married? Yes, I am married. Next slide. What are you going to do later? Be a successful businessman. Where are you going and why? Keeping traveling because I love it. Next slide. What are you going to buy in the mall? He bought clothes and household items at the mall. Next slide. Why are you going to take an English course? To improve myself and manage this language, which is very important. Next slide. What do you usually do in the morning? Mention 3 things. Make the bed, brush my teeth, take a shower. Next slide. What did you do yesterday? Mention 3 things. I was watching a soccer game. I was at my niece's birthday, and I was playing a guitar. Next slide. What do you usually do after work? After work, driving home, then train and make dinner. Next slide. What do you have for breakfast every morning? I usually have sandwich for breakfast. Next slide. Why do you work out every day? To stay in good health. Next slide. Give your final impression of the course. Be honest. It helped me improve my pronunciation, express myself in English, and understanding is a little more. Finish. This was my presentation, Mr. Navarro. I hope you like it. I said goodbye, Víctor Espino. See you.